Econ Reasoning Project by Kenneth Duran. My question is, we observe that companies state their prices rounded a cent down from the hundredth place. An example, 1989. Why do they do this instead of making it $20, knowing that tax will obviously make 1999 unrealistic? Well, this all falls under the phenomenon known as the left digit effect, of how humans, we read prices from left to right, as we do with most languages. So therefore, we will make a judgment with the number that is most on the left. So for example, as I stated, if we have $20 versus 1989, we are more likely and inclined to choose the 1989. Even if it's a 1 cent difference, we are still inclined because we think we're getting a sell. So this also applies to all of them. If we have $99 versus $100, even though that price margin is a bit more bigger than 99 cents versus a dollar, humans are still programmed to choose the cheaper one. And there's just something around the number nine that increases the amount of yields a company gets from a product. Because like according to University of Chicago, a company, I think it was J.C. Penney, they lowered their price from 71 cents to 69 cents for a product, and they got a 225% increase. Even though it was only a 2 cent difference, it was enough to convince people that they were getting a bargain otherwise. So as we see here, we have first glance. At first glance, we think they're the same price, but then when we get into perspective, we realize that it's 1 cent different. And even though it's 1 cent, we're still inclined to choose the one on the right because we have this perception, and we are conditioned to think the one on the right, it's a sell. So even after taxes, we're still going to want the one on the right, even though it's going to be way more than $50, because we still have the mentality that we got to sell. So as we have here is a chart of conversion. We have here examples of how 99 cents is a dollar. It's a 1 cent difference. It's 1.5 as much. So that 1.5 as much is enough to compensate for the 1 cent loss from the conversion. And we have here is something that I found, which is $10 is $9.99. Even though it's 1 cent, like I said, we are still inclined to choose a product that is smaller, a small margin. So therefore, this applies to the law of demand. As price goes down, demand goes up. And also, since preferences of consumers goes up, demand also goes up.